We're just gonna play a little video.
Hi, Michelle. I was with Latin America and I was a little bit late because of the translation. So I am only 5 minutes late. Not too bad.
Doesn't matter. We have just a small video to introduce you a little bit.
I've been there. I've been through all of it myself.
So Stefania, I already did an introduction of you guys. I don't know if you hear me.
Yes.
Yeah.
Where are you?
We already did an introduction of you, and I'm so happy that you're here today on this call. Very glad to have you. I know that you're having a really busy time, that you're traveling a lot, that you're also like chilling a little bit with your family. So really grateful to have you here.
Thank you. Yeah, we are. I'm actually on holiday after 1 month tour. So I was going everywhere in the world, and now I'm taking 2 weeks off. But I love my business so much. So I love to do Zooms, and I came from the boat. I wash my hair, get ready for dinner, and I do two Zoom before I leave. So it's awesome. I love my business so much. Where are you, Michelle?
I'm actually also now in Greece.
That's why.
Yeah.
Awesome.
But also working. I was just telling the people that were on this call that it's really important to always do your DMO, to keep on working even during summer holidays.
Yes, and I hope I'm leading by example, because these are my holidays.
Yeah.
I just had 2 Zooms, but like I said, I think if you love what you do, you don't work one day in your life.
No, that's really true.
I'm just realizing something. This is the beauty of life. My battery is going down because I was in a Zoom before. I'm going to run and get the cable, okay? Just 1 minute and I'm coming.
Yeah. You see, I really love Stefania. She's always being here for us. She's helping us out, even when she just had such a busy tour of 1 month, being on holiday and still doing the calls. That's really like how you need to do it, how you need to present yourself as a leader, because as a leader, it's really important that you do the work so that people see that you're doing the work and your team is also duplicating that.
100%. Yes. Here I'm back. I'm just putting it to charge because it's typical me that soon it's going to stop working, It's like I'm terrible with technology. Okay, here I am. Done.
Great.
Okay.
So yes, you can start off. I would really love for all the people that hear your story, because I know that there are a lot of new people here, so that you can inspire them with your story as well.
Okay, so I started network marketing 10 years ago. Actually, in November is going to be 10 years. So I have 10 years experience and 10 years of good and bad situations, like any business. But I'm telling you just how worth it this was and how much has changed my life and my children's life and my great-grandchildren's life, and how much has impacted so many lives all over the world that sometimes when I look back, I still don't believe it had really happened. And I tell you a little bit how I started was out of desperation. I was a single mom at that moment in my life with 3 small kids, 4, 8, and 12. I was looking for work in Portugal. I'm Italian, but I was living in Portugal. And it was very, very hard because, after a tough divorce, I never worked. I mean, I believe being a mom is a great job of 3 boys, but I never really had a curriculum full of experience. Portugal is full of Portuguese, Brazilians that come to Portugal looking for work, overqualified. And honestly, there was no space for me in the traditional business. And I did find a job as a receptionist in a spa, but it wasn't enough money. I was getting no money from my ex-husband for me, for the children, and it just didn't work out. So for 3 months, one couple from the school of my kids invited me to be part of a network marketing event offline in a hotel. And I said, no. I said, oh, no, not these things, please. So American and pyramids, only the people on the top make the money. So I was very, very negative. But when I was looking and trying and nothing was working out, one day I go to school and I see the wife again, and I see her looking great, the hair, the nails, the skin, the body. She was looking better. She was happier. And I was doing really, really bad. I was crying every night, feeling sorry for myself. I was living in a 1-bedroom apartment. I was not having enough money to go to the supermarket. So I was really having a tough time. And I remember looking at her and said, what did you do? And she told me, Jeunesse. And I said, oh, I don't believe it. She says, no, look, the products really work and I'm making a little bit of money. She just started herself, so she wasn't really successful. And I said, okay, I'm coming tonight. And she said, oh, it's not tonight, it's after tomorrow. I said, okay, next event, I'm going to come. So I literally went to a network marketing event out of desperation, not because I really wanted to. But sometimes, you know, when we think everything is going bad in our lives, actually the best of opportunities come into our lives. And I'm sure that I prayed a lot. I prayed to God for a new door, a new chapter in my life, and it came 360 degrees. It changed my life completely. So that night I go to the hotel. I remember I was very skeptical. I was judging the people. I was also very tired of working, the 3 kids, and it was very tough. And then I listened to this business model that I honestly never really knew. I was judging something that I didn't know. So many people say, oh, network marketing, so American, pyramid scheme, this and that. But we don't know what it is, because we hear a story of the cousin, of the brother, of the sister that tried and failed. But we really know. And I was part of that. So I can totally relate when somebody is negative, because I was one of them. And that night, I remember that this guy, when he started to speak about the money, because the products, I was like, okay, I want them all. You know, I'm single, broke, with 3 kids. I'm 36 years old. I'm starting to age, and now I'm 47. So I'm starting to age. So I need this product. But I remember that the part that really impacted me and touched me was the business. And I remember thinking, oh my God, I've been doing network marketing all my life. I just never got paid for it. I'm always sharing a good movie, a good restaurant. I'm always, sharing my lipstick, my favorite shoes, but I never get money. So I lift up my arm, I can't shut up. I talk a lot, and that's part of the reason why I'm successful, by the way. But you don't need to be extrovert and talk too much to be successful, because I have people in my team that are not. But let's say that in my case, it worked. And I lift up my hands and I'm like, are you saying I don't have to knock on doors and sell them anything? Because this is what I thought I had to do. And they said to me, yes, all you need to do is to try this product yourself. And if you love them and like them, share the products, make clients, and at the same time, look for people that want to make more money or a career out of this. And I thought, okay, this is too good to be true. So I go home, I can sleep all night. I am like, in my bed thinking, oh my God, everybody's gonna join. Everybody wants to look younger and better. Everybody wants to make extra money. I know people all over the world. This is gonna be so cool and so easy, and it's gonna be amazing. So I don't, all night I was so excited. And next day I wake up and I start calling family and friends. And I mean, the more and less what everybody was saying, just in different words, was, oh my God, Stefania, you lost your home. You lost your cars, you lost your everything, your husband, and now you also lost your head. You have 3 small kids. You need to find a real job, a secure job, and stop dreaming and stop thinking that this pyramid schemes, that was what they were saying a lot 10 years ago, are gonna ever work. And I remember that, I wasn't prepared. We had no trainings, no coaching, no books. I was like, lost, or they were, but I wasn't aware of it. My sponsor, she never taught me how to answer objections, how to invite people into events. I had no idea. I went in and just burnt all my contacts. And on the 3rd day, I thought, okay, I better not even start, because it's never going to work. But thank God, I did start to get informed. I did start to read books. I did start to go on the internet and look at real stories, at success stories just like mine. And I started to think, okay, wait a minute, if she did it, and my goal was to make $10,000 a month. Okay, that was what my main goal. I thought, okay, if I ever can make $10,000 a month, it's going to be awesome. But then, of course, network marketing, surprises you, and you can't stop it. There is no limit to network marketing. But I remember thinking, if she did it, if he did it, why not me? What do they have more than me? They have 2 eyes, 1 mouth like me, and all I have to do is learn this as a profession. And also, I have to say the fact that I didn't have anything better. I wasn't I wasn't a hairdresser. I wasn't, I was working at this salon, but I was working as a receptionist, but there were people doing massages. I could have done and make courses, but I didn't have time because I had 3 small kids and it was very hard. And I remember thinking, okay, let's try it at this. So the first year I wasn't very good. I made a little bit of money selling products. I made a little bit of money signing up people, but I wasn't really duplicating until I went to an event. This is why if you've never been to an event, you need to come to an event. One event that has really helped and impacted people was the one in Dubai, the Unity Global Convention. But otherwise, I know that your leaders will do events or wherever you are. You need to feel the energy. See, I went to actually a company event, and I remember thinking, wow, exactly. Leaders are born at events, exactly. And I remember thinking, wow, this company is legal, first of all, because I saw a lot of firemen and police. So that was important, just to show you what a lost case I was deep inside me, because so many people told me, oh, what you do is borderline. And I was still believing that what I was doing wasn't right. So the first thing, I changed that. Wow, this thing is real. This thing is legal. Then the second thing, my belief changed on the founders, on the company. I really felt the love. I really felt that these people wanted to help me to change my life. I love the products much more because I saw the doctors. I love the stories of normal people succeeding. And I remember my belief changed. And then I started to say, okay, I need to become a professional, because I believe in network marketing. There are 2 days: the day you decide to sign up, and then the day that you decide to go pro and really change your life. And that's what I did. And I had to work very hard. My rooms were tiny, with few people. I did webinars with 3-4 friends, and today I have more than 1 million people in my team. And I'm not going to take all the credit. Without my leaders, I'm worth 0. I am the result of the duplication of many people succeeding. My check every week shows how many people I impacted directly or indirectly, because this is called teamwork. We are a team. So it's a wonderful business, because you can only win if you have people winning with you. Now, having said that, not everybody's going to succeed in network marketing, but this is for every business. How many restaurants we know that are very successful and others that shut down? Just here in Sardinia right now, I'm in this beautiful place. And then, yesterday we were walking and there was one restaurant, people queuing, full the tables, everybody wanted to, and next to it, there was a restaurant half empty. And I was like, what's the difference? It's the people. So of course, you will make a difference. Of course, the time that you will take to become successful, it's up to you. Like it was up to me. I have people in my team that they go Sapphire, they went Sapphire in 1 week, 19 days. I became Sapphire in 1 year. But that doesn't mean that then, they will succeed more. It doesn't matter. I've seen people that what doesn't happen in 3 years can happen in 3 weeks. And that's the beauty of network marketing. That's the beauty of the binary system. So if you really decide to make this profession real and understand that this is a profession that takes from 1 to 5 years, and you put energy and speed, I love that. Thank you, Michelle, because you need to have also that. You need to have, Zenda, sorry. You need to have energy and speed as well. Then nothing can stop you. And I'm telling you one thing, the best part of all of this is that decision that I took 10 years ago has changed my children's life, my great-grandchildren's life. I practically changed the history of my family. And by having what we have today, we can impact and help in different ways, and it's not only about the money. In fact, please don't make it only about the money. Of course, we are all here because there is business. Of course, we're here because we want to make more money. But your why needs to become bigger than that. For example, my why was I need to give my kids a better lifestyle. I want them to go to private schools. I want them to, I was homeschooling them at the time. because I couldn't pay for the private school, and I was homeschooling them because the public schools, they were very dangerous at the moment in Portugal, and it was very hard. But don't make your kids your excuse, make your kids your why, like I did, and that can make it bigger. And then your why will develop. My why developed into feeling good about myself, in being recognized. Come on, all my life I was told, oh, you look like Barbie, you never did anything. First you used your father's credit card, then your husband's credit card, you never worked a day of your life. When I got divorced, practically I was told that I never did anything in my life. I made 3 kids actually, but okay. But anyway, and the fact that in this business, people applaud you, people recognize you, people tell you how inspiring, how great you are, it's great. So for a while, my why also became to feel good about myself and get self-confidence. But after that goes away. Then it was all about a purpose. And the purpose that network marketing gives you as a leader, the leaders present in this room, they're not only here because they want their check bigger. They're here for you. They're here for their team because they made a promise to you when you joined them that they were going to support you and help you, just like I am. People still ask me, you're making so much money every month. Your husband, who, by the way, I met in network marketing, Daniel Fire, he's also making so much money. You are now on holiday and this is your 3rd Zoom today. Why are you making a Zoom in this heat? Because I'm really hot, actually. Why are you making a Zoom in this heat? It's because I love it. If you love what you do, and if you make a promise to your team, I want to see my team succeed, and maybe by something that I said or I say, or by leading by example, by being here and work, I'm going to help and impact lives. And obviously we are, because again, we are having great months. Every month we are having great volume, and it's not anymore like a lucky time. It's been 10 years. Even if tomorrow everything would stop, I still feel, wow, I made it. For 10 years, I was on top of the game. But I still know that we haven't even started yet. Because especially my husband, sometimes I'm like, Daniel, okay, bigger vision. But I think it's quite big. Oh, we haven't even started yet. I'm like, okay. I try to enjoy both. That's why I'm on holiday. But you know what I mean? It's like amazing. And talking now 1 minute to the women, I just had a big event with the Latin America women that we did. I did a Zoom with them. Girls, I mean, women, we are perfect for this business. Enough guy always making more money than us. I'm one of the few women that make more money than all the men, but in general, still, I look at my team, guys are keep on cashing. Stop being emotional, stop making excuses, stop fighting, stop gossiping, stop chatting, stop making screenshots and send them to me. Stop it. Just focus on your business like guys do. Forget, forgive, and move on, because we are not here to play or to gossip. We are here to be all emotional and hurt. We are here to change our lives. And in order to do that, you need to focus into the actions and not into all the drama. Why are men making more money? Why? Right? So I'm not saying that there aren't women making money. I'm just looking at percentage, which I think is crazy because women talk much more than men. We are talking about products that make you more beautiful, younger, and normally we are more keen at that. So this is why one thing that I have on my heart, and I'm sorry to all the guys present in this Zoom, but one thing that I have in my heart is to really empower and help women to go to their full potential, because I think many women are living under their potential, okay? But anyway, I know this is not a women's Zoom, so I'm not gonna be too feminist about it, but you know how much I love women and how much I love empowering women. Sorry, I answered to your question, Michelle.
Yes, you perfectly did. I was also just chatting about like a summer, why you still need to work during summer. You are doing it by example. You're leading by example, which is, in my opinion, the best way to do. Like, if you could give one tip, what you really need to do during this summer, like, what would it be?
Absolutely. So, guys, in the summer, do you know that all these magazines, like Gossip Magazine or Hello and all these magazines, sell 80% more than throughout the year? And the reason is because people have time, okay? But by reading those magazines, by looking at successful people's lives, and again, gossip is not going to change your life. Sorry, not out. You cannot hear me? Can you hear me now? Yeah? Okay, because I said there was no connection. So what I'm saying is, in the summer, people have more time. People move around and people are open to meet new people. I give an example, right? Here I am at the beach and we take boats and we go to beaches. And when I arrive there, it's so easy to talk to moms with other kids, to interact with, people on a party. Last night, I was on a beautiful party. And the first question that people ask you is like, what's your name? Where are you from? And what do you do? Now, obviously, I'm not saying that when they ask you what you do, you're going to make them a presentation about Jeunesse. Please don't do that. But you can create that relationship and attract these people to want to know more. And sometimes it's even about the products. Like I take with me the products to the beach. I take with me Nivo. I take with me the Reserve. If I go to the gym in the morning, I take Revita Blue and all the Zen. And I take it around and people are like, oh, what is that? People on holidays just have more time. Now, you might tell me, oh, but I'm not now at the beach. I'm on the mountains. It's the same. Like wherever you are, take advantage of the fact that people have more time to listen to you. Take advantage of the fact that you will meet new people, create new relationship. And I've seen people going ruby in the month of August because of that. Okay, so it's a question of mindset. Now, in my case, I have such a huge team that obviously if I meet somebody here and has never done network marketing, I'm like, oh, okay, I want to try the Zen product. Boom, I give it around to my team, right? So it's not that I can, take control of every person. But when I remember that when I had a small team, summer was key for new relationship and new opportunities. It got to a point in my life when I started to make a little bit of money, I would go on purpose with 3 of my distributors that are Emerald and Rubies today. And we would go to Sardinia into a club, like a village, very nice, with our children. And we practically used our kids to recruit, because we would like send them out to meet friends, to meet people, and we will create relationship. Now, obviously, that's only duplicable if you have the kids and but what I'm saying is, and we would sign up the whole club, even the founder of the club, now the owner of the club and of the restaurant, they became clients. I remember, because we were like sharing with a lot of touch without being annoying, sharing the products and the opportunity everywhere. So it's a great time. And Italians normally like to rest in the summer. That's why the volume now, Germany did a little bit better than us, but it's still very, 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 very big. And I know that they are collecting all new contacts to then start big in September.
Thanks. Stefania, if I could ask you the question, what was your turning point in your career? What did you change? Because you said it took 1 year to become Sapphire. What did you change? What was the growth after that change?
Definitely going at that event has changed my first impact about network marketing, because my belief changed. But then honestly, I will always give him credit by going to Eric Worre Go Pro to understand the skills that I needed to achieve in order to become a networker. Today, you don't really need to fly to Las Vegas. Daniel and I, there are plenty of trainings out there. You can follow Eric online. So it's not that, but I remember at the time, I had no guideline. I had the map, the book. I didn't know what I was doing. And by having a guideline, by understanding few things and few skills, I really changed the way I was working. For example, I learned that my only boss was the calendar, but I had to have a structured calendar, and I would fulfill my calendar. And sometimes one thing that has really changed for me was I was always thinking that I had to make frontlines myself only. But then I realized, okay, let me choose somebody that I know wants to pay the price, that I know that wants to work, doesn't matter what level, and let me help her go Sapphire and let me work with her contacts. Because until, I will get better by helping her, and she will get better by listening to me. And so what I did, I helped a lot of pearls and shades duplicate. And then obviously I started to work again with front lines. Like I kind of worked in depth and large. And another thing that really has completely changed in my mindset was keeping my phone calls short. Because I used to every distributor was chatting for 1 hour, which is great at relationship. But, I remember, because Daniel and I started to date as I was already doing network marketing. That's why I have my ID and he has his ID. Daniel and I are the opposite personalities. And I remember that when he started to date, he started to see me working. And he's like, are you still on the phone with Marta? I'm like, yeah. It's like, what, wasn't it an hour ago? And then he started to time my phone calls. And he was like, babe, if you spend an hour with every leader, with every distributor, how are you ever going to be big? So I would time my phone calls. He told me 10 minutes. I couldn't help it to 15 minutes, but I would keep my phone calls to 15 minutes to really be able to make 20 contacts a day. So, and that has changed so much. My diet, like Daniel's phone calls sometimes are 3 minutes, 4 minutes. I can't. I need to know how are the people, the kids, the family. I need to know how the person is. I'm a lot involved with the relationship with the people that I can, but I am able now to make my business grow bigger. So sometimes, it's small things that you need to change that will make a huge difference in your business. It's like, if what you sow is what you reap. If you sow good action, you will later on reap good reaps, good seeds, good plants, good fruits. Sorry. If you sow good seeds, you will reap good fruits. If you sow bad seeds, you will reap bad fruits, no fruits. So it's very, very important that you realize what works, what doesn't work, that you really are analyzing yourself at the end of the day and be honest to yourself and say, okay, what actions did I really take today that has changed my life? I don't care if you go on social media and make likes on your team or you comment under the pictures. That you should do while you are doing something else, like especially we are multitasking. So, as I'm on the phone, I can do that. Yeah, sometimes I like even people that talk bad about me because I forget that they left the team. I don't care. Or that they make up stories, but like, I don't care. But what I do, I really try to be on the phone, do my social media, but always take the action towards growing my business, duplicating my business, and not wasting my time, because so many people are just wasting time.
Thank you so much. I do have one last question for you, and then we let you go and enjoy your holiday. Why Jeunesse? It's like a very simple question, but
So look, to me, I never really changed company. You know that, right? I started in Monavi, and then Monavi was acquired by Jeunesse. So sometimes people say the first company chooses you, the second company you choose. One woman in Europe, I was making $30,000 a month, which, by the way, for me, coming from where I was coming from, I felt arrived. I felt in the top of the mountain. But like, it was like if entering in Jeunesse, it's like if the clouds moved away and I saw that there was a much higher mountain that I could climb. And that in Jeunesse being open in 156 countries, in Jeunesse having this range of products where people are crazy about, has really exploded my business. So remember that with the same people, and also with a much more generous compensation plan, my check became, I will never forget, it was like my biggest check ever at the time, was $82,000. Can you imagine? I was a single mom, broke, I couldn't go to the supermarket. And then one day, Jeunesse acquires you and your check that month becomes $82,000 when you were used to 30. I will never, and that's why Eric Corey then called me one of the rising stars in network marketing, and then my check grew and grew and grew, and it became history, right? And so I love Jeunesse because it has this balance between having great products that people want, that people are just using everywhere. Like I'm now in Sardinia 2 weeks, and I shipped here Reserve, Nivo, Nara, Revita Blue, Zen. I ship here my products, and we are all using it in the house. I'm here with my girlfriends, and we are loving the products. So you have amazing products people use every day at every age, depending on the product. You have a generous compensation plan, competitive, which is in a binary system, and you have a company that is open globally. That is why it's called Jeunesse Global. For example, I always get offers to go into other companies. And what first thing I check, like sometimes I read, oh, we're open in 18 countries, we're open in 40 countries. Hello, what am I going to do with my 132 teams all over, countries all over the world? Already that is like, already no, even if you're offering me all these millions, right? Or I don't like the leadership. I don't like the heart of the company. You need to look at everything. Is Jeunesse perfect? Absolutely not. There is no perfect company. These people that are like brainwashed, do I have a tattoo with Jeunesse? Absolutely not. I'm here because I see a great company where I can build something long lasting for my kids and honest and great. But I don't know the day of tomorrow what will be. I'm just grateful to where I am today and where we're going. All I can say is that 10 years I'm doing this business, is for 10 years is doing great.
Thank you so much for sharing all these nuggets. I really, really appreciate it, even though you were on holidays. So thank you so much.
Let me show you the view. So nice. Check. Okay, you always need to get inspired. Those boats inspire me. Do you see them? At night, they are so nice. At night,
It looks really amazing, and
I
I love
just had a
Sevilla.
massage. So if you see lines here, it's from the bed. Okay, it's not. It's not Botox. I had Botox already. It's the lines from the bed.
Go enjoy your holiday.
Thank you, guys. Take care
And
to everybody.
really appreciate
For your
it.
efforts. Take care. Ciao, ciao,
Bye
ciao.
bye. See you. So guys, this was the training of the Monday. We do have next Monday a very special call as well. So be there again at 7 o'clock Amsterdam time. And we will see all of you guys back. And don't forget to invite your team, keep crushing it, and see you guys next week.